Today we are talking about that nagging feeling as a business owner, as an online teacher, an entrepreneur of, I need to post on social media. I need to reach out to my people. I need to share something, stay relevant, stay connected, make sure I'm top of mind. What do I post? What do I say? What do I do? I hate this feeling. Some people love posting on social media. It is their favorite. It's not my favorite to try to come up with things to say. If I have something naturally that I want to share, that's cool. But when you're thinking of your business, there's a little bit of strategy that goes with it. And it's weird at first to think, I got to get on Instagram for my business, or I've got to get on Facebook for my business. This is work time. And there's a balance there that we won't even go into today. But to grow your business today, you have to have some form of social media networking. Yes, we know this, right? So as someone in the online space, in the virtual space, if you are an online teacher, an entrepreneur, you are doing your thing, getting your services out there, trying to find your people or help them find you, you've got to be posting online. And so it can be a really stressful thing where constantly every day you're thinking, what am I going to share today? What am I going to post? Or you're constantly just posting about your services, your classes, your offers. And it's kind of the same old. Or you don't want to be salesy about it. And so you're just constantly showing pictures of your dog or your coffee mug or your kids, and it's not actually bringing in clients. So there's a lot to think about. There's a big balance with all of this. I want to talk about just a couple of quick tips, things that you can be doing to simplify this whole process, to take off the overwhelm of what am I going to share? What am I going to post? We don't need that feeling. We're already working hard in all these other areas, right? We're working to get students, clients, make more classes, provide more services, whatever it is for you. Your stressor doesn't need to be, what am I sharing on social media? So let's talk about ways that we can simplify this. The main thing I want to talk about today is using a content calendar. Obviously, you can see I'm a big fan of calendars, planners. If you know me at all by now, you know I love getting systems in place to make things easier. It seems like a lot of work to do a calendar, to make a system, but once you have that in place, once you do the upfront work, it makes the rest of your days so much easier. And it just takes a load off your mind. You get that clarity, you get peace of mind, and it's easy to move forward. I've got most of my big projects or big trips or birthdays, things like they're all on this calendar. So I can look at a glance and see what's coming up and if I have space for something else big or if it needs to wait. That's a quick, easy, instead of going, oh, let me check, let me look, what are they doing? When are we doing this? It's right there. So that just simplifies it for me. So that's just one example. But in using a content calendar, the idea of this is coming up with your ideas ahead of time, deciding when you're going to post them. And then if you can batch that content, if you can create a bunch of images at once or take a bunch of selfies at once, if that's how you want to do it, or photos, or if you want to write a bunch of captions at once, batching out content like that saves you a lot of time in the long run. So maybe you spend an hour working on captions for the whole month, but then it's done and you don't have to think about it for the rest of the month. So let's talk a little bit about logistically what this looks like. So in order to come up with post ideas, you don't want to be random about this. Just doesn't need to be like, I think on this day I'm going to post about my dog, and on this day I'm going to post about, you can't just randomly select things. This needs to be a little bit strategic. So the first thing you need to do is identify your categories. What applies to you? And this needs to be your business, right? So as an online teacher, what is it that you teach? What are your categories? If you are a math teacher, you're going to be sharing about math. If you're high school math or elementary math, there's going to be a difference there about the kinds of things you share. What's relevant to your audience? If you are working in elementary math, that's where you need to live. Those are the types of posts you want to do to speak to those audience members. Now, you're speaking to kids, you're speaking to parents, keep that in mind. But elementary math, that can be a category. It doesn't just need to be work. You can do kind of behind the scenes. I'm prepping my lessons for this week. I'm getting ready, or I'm working so hard for this upcoming client. Quick little screenshot of what you're doing or your desk area. Talk about a little behind the scenes. That's a category, okay? So just the work itself and what you do, what you love about being a teacher. So just the concept of teaching and why you do it. But also be sure to include personal things, personal categories. For me, this is mom life. I am a work from home mom. I've got 2 kids. I'm also an ADHD mom. I've got a kiddo with severe ADHD. So that's a thing that I connect with a lot of people on. Coffee. If you don't know, I drink a lot of it. And I also love to read. So I do some book recommendations. Things like that. What are your hobbies? What are things that you connect with people on? If you look on your social media and you have people that you follow or that follow you, what do you have in common? What do you connect on? Those are some of your categories. I connect with people about being a mom. I connect with people about loving Jesus and being a Christian. I connect with people about being a teacher, being an entrepreneur, all of these things. So you don't want, this isn't like 15 categories. You can have anywhere from like 5 to 10. 10's a lot, but whatever you've got, 5 to 10 categories, write those down. Some are work related, some are personal, and you want a variety, right? So first thing I want you to do is identify the categories that you could be sharing about. Now it's not random, it's intentional. You know what you're doing and why you're doing it. Okay, so that's the first thing I want you to do. The second thing, I want you to create a schedule. And what this looks like, whether you have this calendar, and actually, I've got a little something for you at the end. So stick with me. I've got a little free something to share. But in creating a schedule, whether you have a planner or you have a big calendar like this, whatever it is that you use, think about how many times you feel good posting each week. Please notice, I did not say you should be posting every single day on your social media platform. I don't do it. And I know many gurus in the social media management field who don't do it. And it's okay, because your content is more valid than how many posts you have. So even if you decide, you know what, I think I could do 3 posts every week. Awesome. So on that calendar within the week, choose 3 days that you want to share and look at your list of categories. Okay. On this day, I'm going to share a little behind the scenes of prepping my lesson plans as an online teacher. And on this day, oh, look, it's Valentine's Day. I'm going to do something around the theme of Valentine's Day. I love everybody. Go love everybody else. Whatever it is you want to do, you can do a themed post. So look out for those holidays or important themes of the month. You want to make sure and address those as well, because that's relevant to everybody. We're all celebrating that, right? And then your last post, maybe it's about, for me, family time. I've been working so hard this week, helping my clients out. Notice I'm still mentioning the work that I do, but now it's time for family. Hashtag mom life, whatever you want to include. So you have now figured out the categories, and you've got your calendar, and you've decided to do 3 posts in a week. You pick a category for one day, a different category for the next day. And the easiest thing is, if you're going to do 3 consistent days a week, which is great, you can do that and do really well. You can alternate those categories. So if you've got 6 categories that you went with that encompass you and your life and your business, you can do 3 one week, the other 3 the next week, and then start over. What? It's that easy. So then you know, on February the 14th, I am doing a holiday themed post. Let me just write a quick little love note to my audience. done. That's it. Make a little image in Canva to go with it, or take a little picture, and that's your image. Keep it simple. Don't let this be overwhelming to you. When you've got your system, you've got your schedule, you know what's expected, all you're doing now is filling in the blanks, right? It's like, this is what I like about math. They give you the formula, and all you got to do is plug in the numbers and make it work. That's what this is. I want you to have the formula of your categories and know that you need a schedule, and you decide that for yourself. And then you make the magic happen for you and your business. And when you are showing up consistently and engaging with others, don't stay here in your little world. If you are over on Instagram, you are also following other people who are kind of in your realm, and you are commenting on their things, and you are liking their things and engaging other places. So then you pop up in their feed too, and they go, oh yeah, I'm going to comment on like their things too. And it's just this beautiful circle of life where we are an engaged community. So you've got your categories. You're going to create a schedule. If you need a template for doing your schedule, I got fancy and made one. I just wanted pretty calendars, and so I made them. So if you would like, it's a month on each page for all of 2022. It is a calendar template. It's got the major holidays shared on there. There's space for notes if you want to have your categories or jot down ideas. It's free. It's a free thing. I made it for myself, and I thought this could probably help somebody. So if you would like some lovely happy calendars for the year of 2022 to help you either with this or with your meal planning or keeping track of your family's schedules and appointments, whatever you need it for, it's there. It's there for you. I wanted to share it. So it's mercifulmornings.com, and you can just go there. There will be a banner, or you can go /2022 calendars and grab that. It's free. I want you to have it. I want you to use it for however it will be helpful for you. Every full page is 1 month. So it should be big enough for you to write ideas on. You can also grab the digital template, the Canva template, if you want to take it into Canva and do it digitally. Get fancy, you do you, and enjoy it. If you want to see a little bit of how I manage this, my Instagram is Merciful Mornings, and that is where I'm most active with things like this. This is where I'm most intentionally plan for my business, for my clients, students, all of that. So you can come check out my grid, see what I share in stories, all those things. And I hope that this has been helpful for you. Go grab it. I will also drop a link below for you to check out, so you can just click and make it easy. But I do hope that's helpful for someone. It's been a game changer for me. I did not like the stress of, I need to post. What am I going to post? It's been too long since I shared. I've got to connect with my people, or they're going to forget about me and what I'm selling. Oh, it's ridiculous to me that social media has become part of the job, but it is. It just is. And the sooner that we own it and simplify the process, the better off we will be. So I hope that helps. Let me know in the comments if you grab the calendars, if you're using them. I'd love to know. And if you have other questions, be sure to drop those, and I'll check back and get those answered. And until next time, happy teaching. Hope you have an awesome day. Bye for now.